So, seconds out, delighted to be joined by British and Commonwealth heavyweight champion Daniel Dubois. How are you
Yeah,
coping in isolation? Probably pretty good that you still live at home, I imagine.
yeah. See, it comes in handy just staying indoors now. So it's normal for me to be at home all the time. So it's like extended training camp, but yes, we're doing all right.
I see the hair's growing out a bit.
Yeah,
That, is
yeah,
that is that the toughest thing to get used to? Because I know you like to look sharp. I'm not saying you don't look sharp,
yeah.
but you know.
Oh well, it's something new now. It's just gonna wait till this is all over and then back to normal. But hopefully, yeah, while I've got my hair, I'll enjoy it.
As we speak right now, the fight with Joe Joyce is still scheduled for July 11th. We wait to see if that changes. Obviously, we're expecting lockdown restrictions to either be upheld or changed to some degree later this week. How do you kind of train at the moment to kind of keep ticking over for that fight?
Um, just get up and do the same thing every day. It's routine, really. Not really just for Joe. It's just to stay healthy and stay on positive and keep a positive mindset while this is all going on because everything's looking really different now. Like it's going to change. Hopefully, it won't get too much worse. Just got to keep going, really.
How soon into a training camp would you normally start sparring?
Uh, Probably after the first 2 to 3 weeks after training. Once I've got into a decent level of fitness, then I can get back in the ring. Right now, I don't feel. Yeah,
I was
go
going to
on.
say, so you've still got a bit of time. Like if the lockdown restrictions eased in the next few weeks, you could start sparring then, and obviously pad work as well. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, well, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, still got time. Listen, I'm still young, so if they want to drag it out longer, then I'll be ready whenever they bring us back in.
Is it helpful being in like a family of boxers? Obviously, I know your dad's a big support as well, but you've got your sister who's on GB, you've got your brother who's working hard and won another national title
Yeah,
not too long ago. Is it helpful you're all kind of encouraging each other during this period?
yeah, it's good, but just doing, this is our sport, and we just, as I said, we're doing a routine every day, every weekday anyway. So we get up, everyone trains. The little Solomon trains, everyone trains. But getting out of it, it's good just to keep a healthy mindset, not just physical as well.
Give us an insight into that routine. What are you guys doing?
Well, if you haven't already seen it, we're just skipping. Posting a lot of it, but we're doing skipping, pads, bags, shadow boxing, and just some core work. What we've always done since day one.
So you're all padding each other?
No pads, just
Oh,
bags.
sorry, I thought you said pads. I was going to
Yeah.
say, who would be unlucky enough to pad you? It wouldn't be very good, would it?
No.
So how do
Yeah.
you kind of go about mentally preparing for a fight when you can't be 100% sure it will happen on the date that it's currently set for?
Well, just you keep in mind that there's a date set, and just as long as you're up for it and ready when that date is around, then we're scheduled to fight. So if it doesn't happen, then it's boxing. Fights get called off all the time, but in your mind, you got to be in that just fight mode and ready to show up and put in a performance.
You're the younger guy, obviously, with Joyce, and you've also been a lot busier in the last couple of years. Do you think that then benefits you with this long layoff that everyone's having?
Yeah, in some ways, yeah. It wouldn't be bad. It's not a bad thing. I think my youth and I'm just getting a lot more to learn and getting stronger and getting faster. And there's a lot more improvement I can do. So while this lockdown's happening in the gym every day and just where I left off with at the Peacock, just the same routine really.
Joe will have been out of the ring for a year by the time you guys get in if it goes ahead in July. So that can't help him given his
Yeah.
advanced age as well.
No, definitely not. I don't look too much into it, but if that's a plus for me, then yeah, take it all day long.
Are you keeping in touch with Martin or and any of the other lads at the gym?
We talk all the time with Martin. Yeah, just stay in contact, and he lets us know what's going on. What's going on in the boxing circles, what Frank's saying, and what's going on.
Do you miss it? Do you miss the gym? I know you're still training, but do you miss that gym environment?
Uh, it's a bit of a trod. I put it that way. It's a bit of a trod going down the Peacock. And now it's at home. It's easier just to get down, get down to it. But yeah, being in that atmosphere, the Peacock, and everyone knowing what I'm doing and everything, and that whole supportive environment it's a shame it's over. But we'll be back soon.
Good stuff. And press release came out yesterday, based on a podcast, I believe, or a YouTube video from Frank Warren. I'm sure you've seen it and heard it. But Frank's willing to put you in with Deontay Wilder by the end of this year, should you get past Joe in July.
Yeah.
What did you make of that when you read it? And had you talked privately with Frank before that he had those plans in mind?
Not really. I think it's the right step, though. After he was a champion a long time, and I think his reign's is over now. So when we do meet, I'll be looking forward to it. It's interesting.
You think timing is everything in that, you're young and on the way up and full of confidence, and he's just come off a pretty demoralising defeat as well.
Yeah, but you can't overlook that. As I said, with my next fight is a big fight, and so I'm never overlooking anyone or underestimating them. So you got to stay positive and stay concentrated and focused at all times.
What did you make of Wilder's performance in the Fury rematch, and also some of the excuses that came out afterwards, including about the outfit that he wore into the ring?
Yeah, I started the performance. Not much. He just looked overwhelmed from the first bell, first second of the fight. He just looked out of it. He couldn't. Say he had never had no hot foothold in the fight at all. So he looked like he got beat up in it, fair and square. Got beat down really. But there's again, he can't overlook it. He's been a champion a long time, and he's paid his dues and everything. So, but if he's the next step for me, then I'm ready for him, ready to take it.
Any explanations for the defeat, including the outfit and some of the corner work?
What was he saying?
Just that the outfit was very heavy. It weighed, I can't remember whether it's 50 pounds. It seems to go up every time, but it was very heavy, and it ruined his legs for his footwork and stuff by the time he got in the ring.
He sound a bit iffy.
Just a bit, yeah.
For excuses, yeah. But can't just rule it out that wouldn't affect. Do you mean if it feels that way and everything that was the case, then so be it. I don't know if he's sure about that, then he's got a rematch to prove us all wrong, I guess.
What do you expect from the third fight?
I think Fury will beat him again, but it's my opinion. I think he'll beat him again. I think he's got too much. His weight and everything, his size and everything. And, Wilder not being the most naturally skilled boxers to use, foot speed and movement, I don't know if he can, negate his size and use that against him. But it's still an interesting fight.
Wilder's felt to be one of the biggest punchers of his generation. In terms of UK heavyweights, you're felt to be the biggest puncher currently. Would it be a bit of a shootout, do you think, between the two of you? Or is it more that you're more versatile than he is? You've got more tools in the toolbox?
Yeah, I think I've got a lot more tools and a lot more years of experience in boxing than Wilder and most heavyweights. I think, I've got, plenty in my arsenal, plenty of tools to use. And when it comes to, I'll always find a way to win and find a way, to break him down. I'll be interested when it happens.
Do you fancy yourself not just to defeat him, to knock him out?
Yeah, of course, of course. Just the heavyweight game. This is what the heavyweight's about. Of course, you know, knockouts, exciting nights, and that's what I look forward to executing all my opponents with.
When you hear stuff like this from Frank Warren, who you know is hugely invested in you, your biggest fan, you know, he really, really rates
Yeah,
you, but even then, you're still early in your career and he's wanting to put you in with the WBC heavyweight champion, who, even if he loses the third fight, former WBC
yeah,
champion, sorry, even if he loses the third fight, he still only lost professionally to one man, Tyson Fury. That's a huge vote of confidence from Frank, isn't it?
yeah. Definitely, I think he's ready to put me in with the best. You know, I'm ready to step up. I just, you know, my next fight's a huge step up, and it's these are the challenges what I need to, you know, come through and fight to get to the world title real quick. You know, these next few fights, if they all come off, then this the world title afterwards. So whatever way it is, you know, if it's not them or if it is, then I'm all for it.
Your whole life, in a sense, has been built towards this moment, the big heavyweight fights and that world heavyweight title. Assuming you
Yeah.
achieve that, what's going to keep you interested and keep you motivated once you're on top?
Staying on top for as long as possible. Staying, you know, once you're the man, then everyone wants to beat you. So it's about testing yourself, and then that's the next level. I think you know, this next fight with Joe is to see who's the best heavyweight in Britain, and then after that, he's going to be the number one in the world, and move all the old guys out of the way, and make room for the young up and comers. Myself.
That's the thing. I guess boxers or heavyweight boxers under the age of 30, and there's not many at the top level. You must feel that you're the best in the world at the moment, at least under that age.
Yeah, I'm definitely up there. It's definitely down to. I don't really, you know, rank myself yet until I've beaten the best. So it's still work in progress, but I'm doing pretty good.
What will it take for you to rank yourself as the best? Is it simply winning a version of the world title, or is there a particular fighter you need to beat before you consider yourself the best in the world?
There are a number of fights I need to challenge myself and prove to myself I'm the best. Before that's all done, then I've still got a lot of work to do.
What are the things that you feel you still need to improve on? Because a lot of people watching you would say you're quite a well-rounded fighter. You've got power,
Yeah,
speed, you've got a boxing brain. What are the
yeah.
not weaknesses as such? Because I don't think you've got any glaring weaknesses. But what do you feel you still need to improve on?
Well, I won't say. I won't say. Just all round game. All round game. Just, you know, up the levels and able to stay at maintain a pace and keeping myself above a certain level and, you know, in the ring and sharpness and stuff. So it's more mental than it is physical works, and that comes with experience, as they say. So when it's all back on and started, then I'll just be in the gym again, hardcore.
And does that include kind of discipline and sticking to a game plan, not getting too involved at times, perhaps as well?
Yeah, yeah. Not just that, but staying alive, staying you know, aware and sharp in the ring, and um, aware of your surroundings, and able to just not, you know, take a step back and look properly, and then see an opening and take him out.
And while you're currently restricted, as we all are at the moment, is there anything particularly that you miss that you're not able to do at the moment?
Uh, Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything you particularly
Probably going
miss?
out and eating.
Yeah.
Probably going out eating, restaurants and cinema. Yeah, living out.
What,
I like going out. Huh?
what's your favourite like where to eat? Where do you like to go?
Uh, well, we got to sit down. We'd have like a vote and see where we want to eat. But we got few local restaurants, Chinese, different tastes, pizzas, a lot of, you know, the lot. you know, all the good stuff.
It's like your mouth's watering while you're talking about it. I can understand. It won't be too long.
Yeah, nah. Praise. Hopefully it won't.
Yeah, well, really appreciate your time. Look forward to seeing you back in action, hopefully on July 11th. And
Yeah,
onwards and upwards.
yeah. We're waiting to go. We're ready though. We're ready. We're still always ready, but we're waiting to go and see when this is all back on.
Well, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks a lot.
Take care.